Alright guys, welcome back to the channel again. Today I'm fishing a very easy rock mark for me today to access. Obviously everyone knows the crack about what's wrong with me at the minute. As I say, I'm on a very easy rock mark today. It's just a basic little walk on the beach, and then you just walk across rocks and then you're fishing. There's no climbing down cliffs or anything like that. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm just targeting summer cod basically. To be fair, this mark when I'm on, all my biggest and best fish have come off this mark, so to go climbing down cliffs, what's the point? You know, if all your best fish have come off another mark, that's easier access, you know, and safer to get on and off, you know what I mean? So I'm on today with Jonathan. He's just fishing a bit further over there. I've just got some crab, bluey and luke today with pulley rigs. About 2 foot pulley rig I'd say, with a 7-ounce Namax lead. As I say, I've got crab, lug and a bit of bluey as well. That's my rig, pulley rig. There's me, well that's a crab and lug cocktail, that perfectly presented, if I say so myself. I don't think, going by what I've been hearing and seeing and reports and whatnot, I don't think there's been many summer cod coming out, to be honest with you. As I say, the weather's been perfect for it, but I don't think many people's been catching there, unless they're keeping it quiet, but I don't think they are. Like Matty, oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm fishing with the Evolution Match today again. Obviously it's my go-to rod now. It's pretty much what I'll use 90% of my fishing now. Matty was on yesterday. Oops. Oh, excuse me. Matty was on yesterday, a bit further over. I think he had 3 wrasse, a couple of small rays and a small coalfish, I think, but no cod. So yeah, if them lads aren't catching, you know, cod, then you're gonna struggle, like. So we'll wait and see how this goes today. I mean, I don't mind catching wrasse because it's not like an everyday fish where I catch. So if I caught a couple of wrasse, I'd be very pleased with that, to be honest with you. I still know people who haven't even caught a wrasse before, but for some reason now we seem to be getting a lot more wrasse and things like that in the summer. I wouldn't say the cod are getting, well, they are and they aren't. I mean, last winter gone, it was a very good season in terms of catching codling. There was loads of codling about. So far this summer, well, as I said, this will be my 3rd session on the summer cod, and the first one I did get one, and then the second one was when I had my episode, and I only got 2 dogfish that day. But I didn't even bother uploading the video because honestly I was ill as shit and I couldn't be asked doing anything. So I just knocked that video on the head, like. So yeah, but hopefully today we'll catch 1 or 2 or a dozen. It'd be nice. So I've had what'd call me happy tablets today. I had my happy tablet this morning. I've brought plenty of food and I've got about 3 litres of water there with me as well to keep me going throughout the day as well. So so I don't want to be going hydrated, like, because the thing is, one of the things with these tablets is they make you go dead dry, very dry mouth, and I don't know, basically dry mouth basically, so you're constantly drinking water all the time. As I say, on this particular mark I've had summer cod up to £8.5 off this mark. But when you tend to catch a big fish like that, you don't tend to get many more bites or other bites. Even you could fish for 7 hours and get 1 bite, and it could be that one fisher, but like worth it. And as I say, I've had plenty of 5s and 6s off this area. I've had a couple in the 7s as well. Obviously your normal stamp of codling as well, you know, your pound and a half, your 2 pounders, your 3 pounders, and then obviously it gets a bit harder after that in terms of the size of the fish, you know. It's going to be a beautiful day. I mean, I've got my hoodie on at the minute, but once that sun comes around that corner, I mean, I'm guessing the temperature at the minute's about maybe 13, 14 degrees. But once the sun comes around that corner, automatically it'll probably shoot up to about 20 degrees, I'd say. So it's going to be a hot one today. When I was out crabbing the other day, I found a crab called a Chinese mitten crab, I think they're called. And I've seen people post down south of like these crabs, and like apparently the batter your normal shore crabs and the ruin habitats and this, that and the other. And I found one the other day, and like it was about, I'd say it was about that big, and its legs were huge, like very long legs on it as well. Very weird looking fin compared to when, like, you just say your average shore crab's about that. This fin was like that. It was like a, it was large, you know, very large. I wouldn't like to think that they would damage the peeler, the general, the original peeler crabs, you know. But I did check its leg. Well, they're bound to peel because every crab peels, but this particular crab that I found, it wasn't, it never peeled, like, well, it wasn't a peeler, I should say. So yeah, I don't know what bait Jonathan's got. I think he's maybe just got lug or something like that. I think he was out pumping last night. Yeah. As I say, you can get bites anytime on this mark. Literally any time you could catch a fish. So it's one of them marks that keeps you on your toes. But as I say, you can fish it for hours and hours and hours and not get a touch, and then crash bam wallop, you could get a nice fish out of it there. It's rough as anything in this mark. It's very, very heavy ground, like very heavy ground. Yeah, it's about, I'd say it's about maybe 45 foot of high tide, full of kelp, heavy rock, that sort of stuff, you know what I mean. But I'll keep you updated, guys, if there's anything about, hopefully. So catch you in a bit. £3. Right guys, first fish of the session. I've just got a nice size ballan wrasse there. I'd say it'd be about 2.5, £3 or something like that. Nice, lovely size fish. Jonathan's just got into a fish there, but it snagged him up, I think, so it's potentially one of these fellas. But it's cracking wrasse, like. I'd say it'll be knocking on more £3, like. It's got a big gut on it. Big heavy gut on it. Lovely tail markings as well on its tail there, and then obviously, oh, and obviously you've got the teeth. Got better teeth than me, that thing. Oh crap. But aye, beats a blank. Hopefully we'll get a cod or something at mine. Scrapping like hell. Felt massive when I was reeling it in. But aye, there you go. So I'm going to get this fella returned, guys, and hopefully he can knock a cod out, or even a few more of these. I wouldn't mind if we catch a couple of more of these. I wouldn't be too bothered, so I'll catch you in a bit. Alright guys, just a quick update. I lost a nice fish close in earlier. I don't know what it was. I was basically just chucked out. Started baiting my trace up, and I looked up and the rod was like thumping over, and if I didn't get to I didn't bother putting the camera on because I didn't have time, but if I didn't get to the rod in time, like the rod, it was going to lift the back of the rod up. Anyways, got into it, struck into it, got it going, kept getting like, it kept like diving, I kept getting stuck, and I kept getting it out the snag, and it kept going back in and coming back up. It was like that, back and forth. And I got it maybe just the bottom of the ledge here, couldn't quite see what it was, and it come off. It felt like a nice fish as well, like it could have been a nice cod that. It wasn't half like diving, thumping, trying to get to rocks at the bottom there, and they come off, unfortunately. I've had loads of small little tiny rattly bites, not worth like striking into, and every time I come to pull in, but just being fast solid, so there might have just been lobsters or small fish or something. And I had a bite, just the cast just gone there. Small thumps, and then it just dropped a load of slack line. I tightened up into it, could feel a little nod, hit it, nothing. So I don't know, it's just been one of them days, I think, unfortunately. Just had the one wrasse to save the blank so far, like. Still time, I think I've got about maybe an hour and 45 minutes or something like that left of fishing, so still time to catch another fish, like, but it's not looking good at all, like. I don't know where these summer cod are. Normally these rocks now in June absolutely should be rammed with cod now, but they're not, like. Anything from maybe 3 years ago or back, you could easily get a dozen fish, like, no bother. I won't say no bother, I mean, like, say for example, out of 6 sessions, at least 2 of them, you'd maybe get 5 or 6 cod out of them, like, you know, they weren't massive, like £1.5, £2.5, £3, you know. And obviously you get like a 5, 6, 7, 8 pounder or something in amongst that over the course of time, you know. You pick up a better fish in amongst it all at some point. But these days, the past couple of years, like it's been more like wrasse, you know, in the summer. Still getting cod, but hell of a lot more wrasse are showing up now. And like in the back, like we've always had conger, but back end, like now, October, November time, Jesus. When there's a rough sea on, there's always conger there now as well. More than what they used to be, I reckon, like. But I'll keep you updated if there's any more action. Have you? Alright guys, I've just been made up for losing that fish earlier. I've just got a cod there, £4 free. I couldn't get it on camera because he pulled rod right over, more or less right away, so I couldn't get it on camera guys, unfortunately. But here you go. It's a nice nice summer cod. I mean, it's not a red fish, but it's starting to go like a goldy colour. So there you have it. Cracking fish. Lovely summer cod. Just on lug and crab, it's took it right down, like, as you can see. But aye, it's a solid fish, like, bloody hell. Cracker. So I think I've got about maybe an hour or so left fishing to do, but we finally got what we came for. The fish I lost before, they've been definitely another cod, like, because it was scrapping like hell, just exactly the same as this one. But there you go, cracking cod. So I'm going to get this, well, I'm going to take this home actually because it's a nice fish. So I'm just going to knock this fish on dead guys and get baited up and try and get another cast out. Well, I've got a bit out there, but you know what I mean. So I'll catch you in a bit. Alright guys, I'm walking back to the car now. Coming up that wee hill there, I was absolutely fine. My heart rate's, I'd say it's about maybe 80, maybe 80 or 90, so the tablets are doing the job by keeping my heart down, which is fantastic. When I first set off this morning, I was a little bit nervous and obviously an anxiety as well, and I got a couple of heart ripples when I was just about parking up and that, and I think it was just like with me being nervous and that. But obviously I took my time, went down, and obviously I haven't climbed cliffs at all, like, but there's like a decent low hill there you have to come up, and I was absolutely fine then, like, no problems at all, like. So just hopefully in the future just keep myself chill, and hopefully I'll be alright. Obviously I'll need to see the cardiologist and that first before I make any moves again on the cliffs and whatnot, so that'll have to wait. But at least I managed a nice summer cod, £4 free. I lost, I was saying to Jonathan, I was 90% sure that fish I lost earlier on, that was definitely a summer cod, like, by the way it was banging about and staying deep. Unfortunately it just come off, just on them fins, and I managed a £3 wrasse as well, so wasn't a bad session actually. I had quite a lot of bites, but they were just little rattles, and every time I come to reel in they were fast solid. I think I lost 4 or 5 sets of gear, like. God knows, when I was saying to Jonathan before, when I caught that wrasse, I'm pretty sure there was a little wee wrasse on because obviously I'm sure there was another wrasse on the pennel hook, but it was only a little fin, maybe, I don't know, maybe 20 centimetres long or something. So I'm pretty sure there was another wrasse on, like, and I'm just wondering if them little bites that we've been getting all day were small wrasse, like, because obviously that better wrasse, or the bigger wrasse I should say, that didn't have front rod over, like, so you knew it was a decent-ish fish. But all day just getting low nods all day, and every time you come to railing you were fucking solid, like, every time. So I don't think there were crabs are out, like. I reckon there were low fish of some sort, but my guess, I'm saying, well, I think anyways, that there were little wrasse, like. That's what I reckon there were. So yeah, Jonathan's still down there fishing. He said he wants to stay. I gave him about 7 crab that I'm not going to use, so I just gave him them. I think he's got some lugs left as well. He was down before me as well, so he's put a massive shift in, like. Hopefully he'll maybe catch something while I'm gone, like. But yeah, I don't know when I'll be next out fishing now. Like I say, I can't climb any cliffs or out, so I'm very, very shortened to where I can fish for cod off the rocks, like, because there's not really much option really to fish, like, where I can get up and down nice and easy, like. So yeah, I'll have to think about that one, and maybe just have to keep coming down this area until I know where I am, like. So yeah. Anyway, oh sorry, I forgot to tell you, when I gutted that fish, it had a big blenny in, and like one of these like little like eely rockling type looking things. It was stuffed to the brim like the cod, and it was still trying to eat my, well, it swallowed my bait as well. So greedy pigs, as everyone calls them. So yeah, so I'm quite pleased that I got Jan. I mean, I'd say in 3 sessions, I bet I've put about 15 hours of fishing in the 3 sessions I've tried for summer cod, and I've only had 2, like, but that's what it's like down there, down this, like down on these rock marks. And then some days you can go down and you can clatter like a dozen fish or something like that. Some periods you maybe got 4 or 5, 6 sessions where you go down and you'll catch at least 3. So it's just a time game. I mean, there might not be many fish there, you know what I mean? I mean, we're just starting June now, but they were there before I started going. They were there back end of April, early May. There was fish there, like, and then they kind of like went, and then like here, where we are now, very, very dribs and drabs like at the minute. But they might come with a bang in these next couple of weeks. So we'll just have to wait and see. And we'll wait and see where I can go fishing as well. Like whereabouts I can go. I'll have to have a long hard think about it. Luckily with me being local, I can have a good think about it and think about where to go. So yeah. Oh, there it is. So guys, I'll let you get away anyways. Thanks for watching the video, and please like and subscribe. It's a massive help. And I'll catch you in the next video. So see you later guys.